Hannah, that forgetful coffee girl. Grab your favorite coffee, sit down, and have a chat with me. So last time I told you guys that I love coffee, but let me tell you, I love coffee. I have at least 3 cups of it a day, more if I want to torture myself when it's time to go to bed, but I'm also serious about where I get my coffee. My family and I try to find the best local coffee everywhere that we go, whether it's just around town or when we're traveling. So today I'm going to show you guys my top 5 favorite coffee shops. So this right here is a little photo album that we keep all of our coffee sleeves in. So everywhere that we go, we try and find a coffee sleeve that has their name on it, and then we put the date, and some of them don't have the names on them, so we just write the name of the coffee shop. And this is how we keep up with where we've been and which ones we like best. So for my top 5, in no particular order, I'm going to be starting with Mean Mug in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So the way that we found Mean Mug was that we were going on Google reviews trying to find some place that was close to our hotel, and the first thing that popped up was this review that said, "The scones!"
The scones!
And we just had to try it, and it lived up to its name. The scones were amazing. They're like flaky biscuits with blueberries or blackberries in them. They're super good. But by far the best thing at Mean Mug is their dirty chai. And if you don't know what that is, it's a chai tea latte with a shot of espresso. And we've had a lot of dirty chais in our lifetime, and Mean Mug is seriously the best. Another great thing about Mean Mug is its ambiance. It's very vintage, almost hipster, if you would say. It has lots of vintage suitcases and old pictures and like really cool seats, and it's all kind of mixed matched and everything. It's just a very cool vibe when you walk in, and it just feels very homey. Also, the staff is amazing at trying to help you pick what you want if you're not really sure, if you've never really had a whole lot of experience with different coffees before, and overall it's just a really great experience. So number 2, Camp House, also in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Camp House is really cool. Not only are they a coffee shop, but they also double as a venue. So there's lots of seating and a wide open stage. But another really cool feature is their coffee bar. They have all the coolest equipment and they make their coffee right in front of you. But one of the coolest things by far is the entire back wall is humongous cold brew coffee drips. And I'll get to one of the favorite things that they make in those later. But one of the things that really stood out to me at Camp House is that they make all of their own syrups. So one of the first things I ever tried there was a pumpkin spice latte. But it is by far the best because they use real pumpkin puree in their syrups. And it just tastes amazing. It tastes fresh. And that's about all I can say about all of their coffees, is they just taste good and fresh. But something that is really unique about Camp House is they use those cold brew drips to make whiskey coffee. And so what it is they take Chattanooga whiskey, which is locally distilled in Chattanooga, and they use that instead of water to make their cold brew. And we haven't got a chance to taste it yet, but we've made it at home before and it's really good, so I'm very excited to see what professionals can do with it. Number 3 is Fargood Java. Now, Fargood Java does their own in-house roasting. So all of their coffees just have a very unique taste that you can't find anywhere besides Bongo. You won't find on their menu just the basic coffee things. Yes, they can make them, but you won't see it on their menu. They have things like the Drury Lane and the Foggy. It's just very unique things that they just make all their own recipes. It's all just very unique, and we haven't had a chance to try this yet since they started it because we did only go once, but they've also started serving really fresh foods like acai bowls, and they also use all of those fresh vegetables and fruits to make juices. I believe we tried a juice there, and it was very delicious. The 4th one is Revelator. Revelator is just a very sleek, clean, and modern, and that reflects in their menu. It's very, very small. They don't have a lot of options. They can make you just about anything, but on their menu you just won't see a whole lot of different things. One thing that you have to try is just their plain espresso. And I know a lot of you are out there just going, ew, why would you drink plain espresso? And I'm that person. I don't like plain espresso. But let me tell you, this is the smoothest, best tasting espresso you will ever find. It tastes like drinking a cup of coffee. It is so smooth. I could probably drink it every day, even though my heart would probably stop, but I would because it's just worth it. And Revelator is in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and Atlanta, Georgia. So if you're in either of those two places, you have to check it out. And last but not least is the Frothy Monkey, located in Chattanooga, Tennessee, Nashville, and Franklin. So Frothy Monkey is so much more than a coffee shop. They have amazing food, amazing cocktails, really good whiskey selection, all of it. But their coffee stands out above the rest because, again, they're someone who makes their own syrups. So they make their own banana syrup for their monkey mocha, and then they do rosemary syrup for a lot of their cocktails. It's all, when they pull it out of the refrigerator, you can see all the fresh ingredients in it, and it just tastes so fresh and so pure. It's just an experience like nothing else. They also have something called the Golden Monkey, which has turmeric in it, turmeric and espresso, which are two things I would never thought to mix together, but really it just blends so well. And again, their staff is so helpful in trying to find something that you'll like. Just tell them what you like and they'll find anything. And then I have to mention their food. Oh my goodness, their food. So much of it is just all home cooking, but it's also in a very modern way. Like, you can get biscuits and gravy, but it just tastes different. They have a tofu wrap, which is one of my favorite things. And I'm not a fan of tofu. Again, I just try all these things out of recommendations, and I'm never disappointed. Frothy Monkey is a little bit on the pricier side, but the portions are huge, the quality is amazing, and it's well worth your time if you're in Chattanooga. Especially if you're staying at the Chattanooga Choo Choo, because it's right in the lobby. Just be expected to wait, because unless you get there at exactly the right time, the line is always out the door. But again, it is well worth it. Alright guys, so that's my top 5 favorite coffee shops. Most of them are in Chattanooga or Nashville, because that's just where we found some of the best coffee. I don't know what's in the water in Tennessee, but it just makes amazing coffee. So I hope you guys will join me again, and see you next time. Bye.